Remember to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update from First Cry Parenting.
What is a parachute reflex and how does it help babies? Reflex actions in babies are important signs that indicate their nervous systems are developing. These reflexes usually happen in the first few months and slowly stop once their brains become more mature. What is a parachute reflex? The parachute reflex in newborns is a motor response they develop around 5 months. You can see this response when you hold the baby straight and quickly turn him over, facing downwards, as if falling. He will extend his arms to break the fall. This action is the parachute reflex and usually remains with a human being his entire life. Why do infants have a parachute reflex? The parachute reflex is a primitive response controlled by the central nervous system as a survival mode. Primitive reflexes begin in the mother's womb and hence are developed by the action of the outside world stimuli. They are usually involuntary and fade with time. How to determine parachute reflex in infants? Visit your baby's doctor each month and consult with him. That is the best way to check whether your little one has developed the parachute reflex. You can also check for these reactions. Slowly put your child down on the floor where his body and his feet can come to rest. If you see his arms immediately extending and his legs slightly rotating, he has developed the parachute reflex. You can see this when your baby is 5 months old. If your child stumbles forward and you see his arms extend ahead to protect his body from harm, then this is a frontal parachute reflex. You can see this in babies between 7 and 8 months of age. Make your child sit with his legs hanging down. Gently push him to one side. A lateral parachute reflex can be seen if he spreads his arm to prevent himself from falling. You can see this in babies who are around 6 months old. If you push your child backwards and his shoulders tilt back with his wrists and arms extended, then this is another protective parachute reflex. How long do babies have the parachute reflex? Babies will start to develop parachute reflexes around 6 to 8 months of age. These reflexes remain with them throughout their life as it is a protective survival mechanism. What if there is an absence of multiple reflexes in a baby? Absence of reflexes in your little one can be a sign that he is suffering from an injury to the nervous system or a weakness in his motor skills. The pediatrician can start therapies targeted to develop these multiple reflexes in your baby. A good way is to include movements and games in your baby's everyday life, which can induce involuntary reflexes automatically. These can be done in accordance with the child's age and stage of development. The presence of parachute reflexes in your baby shows that his nervous system and motor skills are on the right path of development. Watch out and be aware so that you can keep a check on your little one's health while he is growing up.